Now let's look the shoulders up and back here. Allow the eyes to start to close. Start to relax your arms. And start to let go of the morning so far. Start to check in with the body here. And start to notice your breath. Start to notice the falling and the rising of the belly with every breath. And allow the breath to become deeper and fuller. And with every breath you take here, allow the body to start to soften. And allow the mind to slow down. Now we start to welcome our Ujjayi breath. Start to be more aware of the audible sound of your breath here. And just take this opportunity to set up an intention for your practice. And at any time, start to shift away from the moment. Just come back to that intention. Let's take one more deep breath in. Exhale completely. Allow your eyes to start to open here. Remove the block underneath your seat and just transition into your downward facing dog to stretch up the legs here for a moment. Just start to paddle at the feet from side to side. Just let the head to move from shoulder to shoulder. And as you move gentle here, start to notice how the body feels this morning. Be aware of areas of tension and areas that you feel loose and soft. Now start to find a stillness here. And with your next inhalation, start to walk your feet towards your hands. Step in the top of the mat here, stay either feet together or hip width, it doesn't really matter. Let the knees to bend, be completely soft in the back of your legs and let your chest to melt down towards your thighs. And start to transition your breath here into the back body. Feel the expansion of the back of the ribs with every breath. See, you can bend the knees a little more and start to roll the spine one vertebrae at a time. As soon as you come up to standing, you're going to loop the shoulders up and down again. Good. With your inhalation, bring both arms up towards the sky. Bend the knees, fold as you exhale. And step your left leg all the way back. Good. Stay onto your fingertips here and lift your chest only as you inhale. Pause here for a moment and start to move your hips up and down a little bit, or in any direction that it feels good. Start to find some gentle movement in your hips. And as you move soft again, start to be aware of how that feels around your hips, around your legs. Amazing. Now start to find a stillness. Take another inhalation here. And as you exhale, extend your right leg and bow your heart. Send the hips back in space. Good. So stay here for a few breaths. Start to scissor squeeze your inner thighs together and start to think about melting your chest a little down towards the ground. With every breath, start to open the back of your legs here completely. And as you inhale, lift your chest forward to bend your right knee and find your plank pose as you exhale. Take another inhalation here in your plank pose, and then drop the knees down and lower it slowly to the belly as you exhale. Beautiful. You're gonna point your toes back and cactus your arm forward and wide. So move away from the ground, 90 degrees from shoulders, elbows, and wrists. Now you're gonna look the shoulders up and back first, and then pull your heart forward in space. Yeah, beautiful. And then down as you exhale. Again, shoulders up and back, and pull your heart forward. So keep the lower ribs on the ground and try to find length rather than lift. And then down as you exhale. One more like that. Shoulders up and back first, and then pull your heart forward in space, and then down as you exhale. Now find your tabletop, find your hands and knees again. Make sure your wrists are underneath the shoulder, knees below your hips. Let the inhalation drop the belly and lift your chest. As you exhale, round the spine, bring the chin to your chest, bring the gaze to your navel. Again, inhale, let the belly drop and send your chest forward. Nice, exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. See, we can try to keep the elbows straight. One more, breathe in. Drop the belly to lift your heart, and then breathe out, round the spine, create a space in the back of your heart. Find neutral as you inhale. Tuck the toes, downward dog as you exhale. Now you're gonna take a cleansing breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Be mindful with the wall behind you, and as you inhale, bring your right leg up towards the sky. Yeah, exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. You're gonna keep your left fingertips on the mat. Inhale your right arm up towards the sky. Beautiful. Now as you exhale, you're gonna plug your shoulders back into the shoulder socket and think about lifting a little bit away from your legs rather than dropping all the way down towards the ground. Start to hug the right knee into your chest. And with every inhalation, think about finding a little bit more length from the left ribs all the way down towards your heels. Beautiful. With your next inhalation, bring your right fingertips forward in space, and then step in the top of the mat in a forward fold. Left foot next to the right. Find your flat back as you inhale. Send your shoulders back, back, back. Fold as you exhale. Let the inhalation come all the way up again. Maybe circle your arms if it feels good. Bend the knees, fold right away as you exhale. Now step your right leg all the way back. Good. Stay into your fingertips if it feels comfortable again, and lift your chest a little as you inhale. Beautiful. Now start to bounce the hips up and down here again. And start to check in with the difference. How does it feel compared to your right side? Don't be afraid to explore here and be curious about the body. Now start to find a stillness here, and then lift the chest and lift your legs a little as you inhale. Exhale, extend your left leg and bow your heart. Press your hips back in space. Good. Don't worry how much your front leg extended so it's bent. Start to send the breath towards the back body here. Take one more inhalation. Open the mouth, exhale, stay. Let the inhalation lift your chest and bend your left knee. Find your plank pose as you exhale. Take another deep breath in your plank. Lift the belly strongly. Drop the knees and lower it slowly to your belly. Good. Point your toes back and cactus your arms forward and wide. Think about the 90 degrees again. Now loop the shoulders up and back first and pull your heart forward. Lower ribs on the ground, heart lifts. Down as you exhale. Watch the back of your neck here. So release down for me. Again, loop the shoulders up and back and pull your heart forward. Keep your gaze a little down so you're not collapsing the back of the neck. And then down as you exhale. Again, loop the shoulders up and back and pull your heart. Keep the gaze a little low so you're not collapsing all the way that weight into your neck. And then down as you exhale. Find your tabletop as you inhale. This time, child's pose as you exhale. Press back. Take a cleansing breath in through the nose again. Open the mouth, exhale in this shape. Find your tabletop as you inhale. Downward dog as you exhale. Be mindful with the wall behind you again. Inhale, bring your left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step your left foot forward between your hands. Keep your right fingertips on the mat. Inhale your left arm up. Good. And as you exhale, think about moving the shoulders away from the ears here. And again, can you wake up those legs a little more and start to scissor squeeze your inner thighs together. So think about sending your left heel back, right toes forward in space. And with your next in-breath, imagine the crown of your head moving away from your pelvis. And with the next out-breath, you're gonna twist a little deeper and maybe connect with your legs. One more. Let's try this again. As you inhale, bring your left fingertips forward in space and pause. Exhale, touch down and step in the top of the mat in a forward fold. Find your flat back as you inhale, shoulders back, 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 gaze down. Fold as you exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Circle your arms if you wish. Palms together, hands to your heart, exhale. Okay, this is the warm up.